How about you, Jenna? What are you waiting for?
Ready to begin. Let the wonder take hold.
It'll draw you in. Watch the moment.
What do you see there, Jenna?
He's way too big.
What ride are we on? You holding on? You look at Baba for a picture? There? Wait, Jenna.
On monorail.
The monorail. Where are we going?
That's monorail.
On the monorail.
Upside down water.
Right. Oh, go ahead.
Spark a dream that we're meant to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow.
Disney International Programs acceptances for Canada went out today. The cultural exchange program is essentially the Canadian version of the Disney College program. So as Canadians, we can't go on the regular Disney College program because you need a work visa. It is hard to get a work visa for the US. Disney has what's called the cultural exchange program, which allows Canadian, those from the UK, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and a bunch of other countries to go down to the US and either work for a 6-month period for Australia and New Zealand. Not 100% sure why they get a longer program, but everyone else gets to go over the summer, kind of like the alumni program for the regular Disney College program where they have the summer alumni. We get to go for the summer and acceptances went out, so I'm going to read mine. This is so nerve-wracking. My laptop is starting up, it was out of battery. Okay. So I have a congratulations email. I got it. All right, time to see what royal I got. Oh my God. There's like so many things that you have to click on. You have to go to the application portal, which there's in the email. Then you have to go to your documents within your application to see your offer letter. All right, I've been accepted for merchandise for my second program. I did merchandise last year. In my interview, we did talk about the Emporium and how I loved it. So maybe I'll be going back to the Emporium. Unfortunately, in my interview, I did find out that there was extended dates, which I did not get accepted for, which is really hard. And also my #1 role was character attendant. So that's too bad. I guess I'm different than the normal streamline of Canadian Disney YouTubers being character attendants. You know what? I'm just quirky. I'm different. Oh, that was so cringy. I'm sorry I said that. But I'm going back for merchandise. I previously thought the dates were June 12th. This is May 15th. That's crazy. I actually have a Noah Khan concert on June 1st in Montreal. So, oh my God. Okay. Now I have to tell my parents because there was a question on if I got accepted, if I was going or not. So I guess there's some announcements that need to be made and to friends and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go figure this all out and I will definitely come back to you guys. Before getting into the rest of this video, I guess we should go to the interview and see how that went. I look rough because I woke up about an hour ago. Macadamia's here, my dog. Today is the day of my interview. I, again, look rough. I have fake eyelashes on that I picked off a whole bunch. Do my hair, my makeup, generally get ready. We also need to set up my interview area. For Canadians, people who are new to the program and haven't done a cultural exchange program do in-person interviews in a couple of cities across Canada where they attend a meeting in the morning with the recruiters hearing all about the program, everything they've got to know, and then do their interviews in person later in that day. Alumni in the past did phone interviews, but now with Zoom, that's what we're doing. So I have a Zoom interview, which isn't great because when I did my newbie interview at the start of 2020 for my program, which was canceled, I had to go 5 hours away to Toronto to do it and stay in a hotel for 2 nights and everything and drive, which was very expensive. So doing it from home is very nice because I don't have to spend any money. I did order breakfast from a breakfast place here in Ottawa called Broadway's. I don't know if it's anywhere else in Canada actually. We scheduled that for 10:45 to 11:15 for that to arrive, and it is 9:11 in the morning now. I just need to have an immediate glow up and then we'll interview. I look like a crazy person, but I put on my face mask. I'm gonna let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes and just relax, take a load off, cuddle with my dog, watch some One Tree Hill. And then after I wash it off, I'm gonna fix my eyelashes. Just gonna keep chugging along, getting ready. It's now a little bit later. My face mask is off. I've fixed my eyelashes. I put on a cast member spirit jersey to help get like my mood up. And I just finished putting together this little shelf. If you watched my interview vlog from last year, I did up this shelf with a whole bunch of Disney stuff. Now it still has Disney stuff, but like we're trying to manifest everything because I'm doing my interview right here. So the shelf's gonna be viewable, but I'll show you guys what I put up. So I didn't want it to be like all Disney so that's like obvious. I'm interviewing in my brother's old bedroom, so it's not being used right now. And this shelf is empty because he's moved out. I didn't want to do it with an empty shelf. I'll show you guys what I put. So we have a Paradise Falls jar, just a little succulent, some books. I did pick the books at random. My 50th anniversary ornament, my CEP 2022 hat, and I've just kind of like layered them. And then over here I have my dog, my rabbit in pictures, another fake succulent there, my angel Nemo, and a flamingo succulent that I actually got at community swap at Flamingo. I think it's a good mixture of things that makes it good. I also set up lighting, so when I actually do my interview, I'll be well lit. I need to grab my laptop and like actually set it up and test on Zoom to see how this all looks. But so far I think this is the setup. That feels good. Now I just have to do my hair and makeup. I look crazy because I curled my hair, but I haven't brushed it out yet. But my breakfast is here. So got toast, bacon, eggs, and breakfast bits in. I'm going to chow down and enjoy this. And the next steps, makeup, which I'm very excited about because I got some Disney makeup recently. So I get to use like Disney product, like the Disney Morphe palette and stuff like that. It is 11:03, so we have an hour and a half. It'll be good, it'll be great. All right, the glow up is, I would say, done. My hair is curled. I brushed it out with my fingers. I'm gonna keep it pretty good because on Zoom it's not gonna come off the same as it does here. Did my makeup, but I did use the Creme Shop Mickey Mouse Beauty Blender and my Fantasia highlighter and the Morphe Disney palette. I'm back in the area. I'm about to get dressed because it's 11:52. My interview is at 12:30. I'm like freaking out. I brought my laptop in and we're setting up. So here's how it looks on photo booth. So this is basically what Zoom is gonna look like. Great tip if you guys have Zoom interviews. I know that phone interviews are back for domestic program. I don't know if they're gonna do Zoom or actual phone. This is just how I see. I actually got this tip from Low French. Not my thing, but this is how it looks. So yeah, I got my lighting on and I don't think it looks super natural, but it's Zoom, so it's never gonna look perfect. So I'm gonna go get dressed. I have to grab AirPods once I'm dressed, and then I'll be good to go. Even if you're alone, they want you to wear AirPods for privacy reasons. Okay, it's like 12:25. We are 5 minutes away from the interview, so final look, wearing the same dress I've worn for every other Disney interview. Hopefully that brings me some luck. People are saying that there was a presentation this morning, which I never got invited to, so I'm kind of stressed about that. But we're just gonna go ahead with all of this. Guys, I'm done my interview. I took off my interview dress and I'm back in my spirit jersey. Let's go back to my interview area for me to give you a little fill-in on what happened. I just think that this is like a better area for me to go over how that went and everything like that. I think it went really well. I think I slayed. I don't want to like get my hopes up because obviously anything can happen. Previously, I thought the dates were June 12th to August 17th, which we were all kind of going off of the dates for the UK program. However, it seems like it might be a little bit longer than that. I was told that there may be an end date of August 31st, which would be really awesome. I do love the Halloween season at Disney, especially after being part of it and working it. That would be awesome, also because Halloween's my favorite holiday. And after having a short program last year because of how quickly everything happened, it would be nice to have a little bit of extra time. Otherwise, my interview actually started at like 12:45, 12:50. You can wait in the waiting room for up to an hour. Something was weird with my Zoom, which my dad said, since he uses Zoom for work, he's seen this before, that I was in 2 different waiting rooms. So I guess the way they did it is have like waiting rooms for each recruiter, but I was in 2 different, which is strange, but it was okay. She got me. We started our interview. I think it went really well. We talked about basic information about like if I'm available for those dates, if I can conform to Disney look, which I totally can, as much as I have tattoos, like one down my entire forearm, here, on my arm, here, and on my ankle. Everything is within Disney look, like my forearm. I can almost cover my entire forearm with my hand, but it's completely coverable. Because getting my tattoos, I actually had that in mind because I love Disney so much. I'm so giddy. In the actual interview, we talked about those details, a little bit about my past work experience. So like for right now, I talked about my current job and what I do, and how currently part of my job is doing job fair circuits and things like that. So I speak on panels, I do public speaking in my job, which seems like weird because I cannot get all my thoughts together for this video and in lots of my videos, but I swear I do public speaking as part of my job and I'm really good at it. It's so weird. I have to be cryptic with where I work, but that's basically what I do. And then we talked about some of my past experience at working at McDonald's and Starbucks, and a local coffee shop here, as well as American Eagle, and why I liked working for those companies, what I did working for those companies. We talked a little bit about my summer, things I loved, like doing magical moments and things like that. She let me know the roles that are actually available this summer. And then we got into some interview questions where we talked specifically about situational things if I was a character attendant, which is my number 1 role. The number 1 role I want, I know 90% of the alumni want character attendant, and there's very few spots available, but I really want it. I love to talk, I love to interact with people, I love theater, I love all of that. So I do think that I would be a good fit. Obviously, it's up to the recruiter what they think. We talked a little bit about merchandise and about how much I loved the Emporium and how I would love fast-paced work environments, which is very true. The only thing with my current job is that I work from home and sometimes I find it pretty slow, but I was a supervisor at a drive-through Starbucks. I was a supervisor at the busiest location of the local coffee shop that I worked at and things like that. And then she asked me if I had any questions for her. I didn't, because she answered everything that I had, which was like dates, things like that. And also as an alumni, I know what to expect going into the summer. I've done it before. So yeah, and then we signed off and she told me to have a magical day and let me know that they hope to have offers go out next week. I'm very excited and feeling very, very inspired. I think the entire process of applying and getting my interview and everything has helped me a lot with confidence in general life, but also finding the spark of joy and magic back in my life. If you guys have been on my channel before, and especially if you're a subscriber, you will have known I took a 3-month hiatus from YouTube, and magically my comeback came around just about when I applied. So there is that. And then interviews came out, and just like there's a lot of kismet going on. Like I've just been in limbo since September, because that's usually when they start applications, and they didn't until December this year and everything. So I was just in limbo waiting. So that was my interview process. As you can see, I felt very confident about character attendant, and I would be lying if I said that this isn't very disappointing. I'm also very disappointed not to have the extended date, and some of my thought process is, what did I do wrong? And I keep trying to tell myself that I didn't do anything wrong. I did my best. Unfortunately, I find interviews very stressful. Even though I do work in recruitment at my current job and I've conducted interviews, I find them very stressful, and I will never not find them stressful. Some of that is trauma from the past, but I still got in. I'm still going to Florida and I'm gonna be merch girly again, which is honestly really good because I am comfortable with merch. I know what I'm doing, and if I get the Emporium again, that would just slay. That would just slay because I love the Emporium. I love all my friends at the Emporium, and as much as a lot of them have had their own programs and or have moved on to other roles, I still see them in the group chat. Hopefully I'll see them this summer. No matter where I am, a beautiful thing with merch is that you can move around from locations. So I will be at the Emporium this summer. I know that at least once I will find myself at the Emporium because really easy to pick up at the Emporium because people try to trade away those shifts. It is hard to get rid of them. So I will be there. You will find me at the Emporium no matter where I'm stationed. I think that the only place I don't want is World of Disney and probably not a resort. I want to be in the park. I'm a Magic Kingdom girl through and through, but no matter what, I will find myself in the Magic Kingdom if I trade all my shifts away if I'm somewhere else. And maybe I'll enjoy wherever I'm put. I also want to say right in this moment, I can see my laptop. It's 11:11, so make a wish, guys. 11:11 has a lot of power. If you know me, anything about me, it's my number. I literally got it tattooed on me last year. I think in my last acceptance video, I talked about it. My acceptance came at 11:11 last year. A good omen in my books. I am going back to Florida. Now let all the Florida planning start. I have 2 trips before then to bring you guys on, and a whole bunch of videos that I've been meaning to plan last semester. Let's talk about school semesters. We're talking DCP. I'm sitting on my couch cross-legged. We're just having like a little girly chat. Let's talk. So I have 2 trips planned and a whole bunch of other videos that I hope to be filming with you guys. Some of them in collaboration with some of my friends, which is super exciting. So those are going to be coming out very soon. I am working on them. I came back for my program a complete different person, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to go again, to continue to grow, to make new friends, to nurture the relationships with old ones. So I'm going. That is that information. I'm just chatting. I'm chatting way too much because I'm excited. Recently, I've been in this thing where I've been getting a lot of tattoos. I have my 11/11 that I got in Florida actually last summer. That video is yet to come out, but it is coming. And I recently I'm about to show my foot on the internet, but like I got pixie dust on my ankle, which is also like the second star to the right. Anyways, tattoo meetings if you guys want a tattoo tour. Don't have that many, but I will definitely do one for you guys. I like branding my body, and already 2.5 of my tattoos are Disney tattoos, or maybe fully 2, because my 11/11 has some Disney meaning to it. My pixie dust is for my mom because Peter Pan's her favorite, so it's the second star to the right, and it's also like in pixie dust. And then I have a Memento Mori tattoo right here, which I guess I can show you guys. There's a store called Memento Mori in Disney. That's not why I got the tattoo, but I think it's time that I have an outwardly Disney tattoo. So let's do it. Here's my mom getting hers and mine. It's a little dry because it's scabbing, but I swear it looks better in person. Does the tattoo look good? I don't know because I'm filming this day before we're getting them. But me, my mom, and my brother are all getting hidden Mickeys, mine less hidden than theirs. But we got matching tattoos. I'm very excited about that. I know some people might judge us, but it's fun. And we did it enough time before Disney trips are coming up so that we can enjoy them. So yeah, that's the video. I am going back to Disney May 15th to August 17th, maybe a little bit later and maybe a little bit earlier depending on when I decide to actually go, because I am an annual pass holder so I can stay, but I'm also broke so I might not be able to afford hotels. But you guys can find me there at Disney. Depending on when you see this video, I might be on my trips, I might be on my program already or not. If you guys ever see me in the parks, please do not be afraid to come up to me. Does not matter what I am doing. I love talking to you guys, and if you ever come up to me and I seem awkward, it's because I have social anxiety, but I love hearing from you guys. I love chatting with you guys. If you aren't already subscribed, definitely hit that subscription button below so that you can follow along on this journey of my second program. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will be linked down below, as well as on the screen. On my Instagram, that's where you guys will stay the most up to date with what's happening, as well as see video announcements, and just like, let's be friends. Yeah. So that is the end of this very exciting video and the start of my Disney College Program 2023. In the words of Happily Ever After, every choice we make helps us find our own way. You have to reach out and find your happily ever after. And the program is mine and Disney is mine. So I cannot wait to see where this adventure takes us. I hope you guys join along. I'll see you in the next one.
Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy